Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you're here today. I'm starting this glorious morning off with a great cup of coffee. I've let my house go over the last couple of days, and I'm definitely paying for it on this morning. It is such a mess. Today's video is full of cleaning motivation and decorating inspiration. Again, I'm so glad that you've joined me today. If this happens to be the first time that you visited my channel, hello, I'm Robin, and welcome to my channel. Good morning, friends. I plan to work outside today in the yard. However, it rained last night, so it might be a little bit too wet. So I think I'll just do some chores inside, put up some of my summer decor that you saw in my last video here in my kitchen, and just work in the house today. I haven't slept very well the last couple of days. If you saw I can't even remember now. I think I mentioned it in my last Wednesday video that we lost our precious Ziggy. He had a seizure, and then we found out his lungs were full of cancer, so we had to put him to sleep. Anyway, so I haven't been sleeping very well, trying to get over that traumatic event. But anyway, today's going to be a good day, and we are going to do some chores in the house and do some decorating. So let's go out on the front porch real fast and see what's going on out there as far as the weather. And what I had planned to do today was to do the flower beds and to do some weeding and to give y'all some outside encouragement, but we'll settle for some kitchen encouragement. How about that? So let's go outside just for a second, check on the bird feeders, and I need to refill my hummingbird feeder today. So let's head outside just for a second. Okay, bear with me guys. I'm trying to open the door and hold a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. Y'all hear the wind chimes blowing. Absolutely love that sound. I think there's a storm coming, and so I just love the weather right before a quick storm. How about you guys? Okay, so here's my hummingbird feeder. I was hoping I might catch some up here this morning. With a storm coming, I don't know if they're going to be feeding right now or not, but I try to change this out every Friday. It gets pretty hot here in Texas, and that water that I use, that sugar water, will sour. So I do try to change that out as quickly as I can. I think I still only have 3 of the hummingbirds, and I'm very happy to have those 3. Okay, so let me show you the bird feeders real fast. They are completely empty, I believe. I'm gonna have to get out here. I don't think I have any bird seed today. I just remembered that, so I'll have to run to Lowe's and grab some. But my bird feeders are completely empty. The squirrels have been having a really good time fighting off the birds lately, but they're empty. They need to be filled up. But it's gonna be a really pretty day. I think Derek's gonna try to finish filling up the pool. And here's where I need to do some weeding, guys. All these weeds need to be pulled, and while the ground's kind of wet is the best time to do it, but I don't know if I'm going to get this done today, maybe this afternoon. So okay, now that I've kind of showed y'all the outside weather today, it's really glorious. Let's go inside and get some chores done and get some decorating done in the kitchen. Okay, I always love showing you guys some before shots just so you can see my dirty house. Just because it's Derek and I does not mean that it doesn't get messy a lot, and today it's especially messy. When I've said I've let my house go over the last couple days, as you can see, I've definitely let my house go over the last couple of days. So I've got to get in here, tidy up, and then get some cleaning done, and then we'll do some decorating. Now when I go to clean my house, or when I get up on a Saturday morning and my house is really messy, I love it to just take an hour or 2 sometimes and just get everything put back in its spot and get everything, get the countertops wiped down. I love to have those wiped down
And the first thing I like to do most mornings is do my to-do list. I am a huge list person. I have a monthly planner, yearly planner on my desk at work that each morning I update and get ready for the day. It truly makes me feel like I've got my life together when I have a to-do list. There's nothing better than going back and checking off different tasks that you've got done during the day. I actually had 2 running lists going today. I had my list for chores to do outside of the home, like a run to Lowe's and different things like that. And then I have my to-do list of what all I wanted to get done in today's video. So that's what I'm doing now, is just kind of making a little rough draft of a to-do list to make sure I don't miss any chores. I'd love to know in the comment section if you're also a list girl, or if you keep like a monthly and yearly planner at your desk or at home. I thoroughly, like I said, enjoy it. And if you've never done that, I challenge you to maybe just start a to-do list today, check it off, and let me know if it's fulfilling to you as it is to me. I so love finding little things that bring me joy, and I tell you friends, this new little radio that I got from Target is bringing me such joy. Today I've just got some gospel music going just to help me with my mood, and this little radio not only brings me such joy, but it looks really, really good in my living room. Okay, the first thing I needed to do was to get the dishwasher unloaded so that we can load it back up. I normally hand wash my dishes because we don't really have a lot between Derek and I during the day, so normally I just kind of hand wash everything. However, today I definitely had enough to have a full load to run the dishwasher. I tell you friends, I definitely did not want to do anything in the house today. This is a Sunday morning, and we lost Ziggy on Friday, and all Friday night, all day Saturday, I did not leave my bedroom. And so I knew I had to get up and get something done today. I did not want to, but by the grace of God, I got up out of that bed, took a shower, and started picking up the house. I knew I needed to film for you guys, or I would not have a Wednesday or Sunday video. So you guys also helped me to get up out of that bed and get something done in the house today. So thank you so much. This channel has brought me such joy and such a sense of achievement, and it just gives me a lot of, I don't know, like I said, I guess accomplishment that I'm actually helping someone else sometimes get up out of the bed if they're in a funk or if they're in a depression like I was. They were mourning for anything in their life, a loved one, a fur baby, just any type of loss. Sometimes we get in that little I guess we could call it self-pity, but I can get in self-pity easily and just want to stay in bed. So I thank you for allowing me to have this channel, because y'all definitely helped me today to get up and get back on my feet again and get going, even if it was just to get my kitchen back in order. Don't know about you guys, but I work outside of the house, and so there's nothing worse than getting up on a Monday morning and my house just still being not organized, not in order, being a mess. So if I had stayed in bed this whole Sunday morning and got up Monday morning to go to work, that to me would have made me even more depressed. So I'm so thankful that I got up today and got my home in order. That helps me tremendously too, to get my week off to a great start by having the house in order. What about you guys? Are y'all the same way? The only thing that probably doesn't bother me, like I've said before, is not having my bed made. That's just something that doesn't bother me, but I know that helps a lot of you guys out there. If you don't get anything else done in the house, as long as you have your bed made, you're good to go. Okay, so now the dishwasher is unloaded. Let's rinse off our dishes and get our dishwasher loaded and get it running. I've mentioned this before, guys, that this is a bad habit. I'm going to say it's a good habit that I always rinse off my dishes before I put them in my dishwasher. I feel like I'm helping my dishwasher to last longer. And when I go to clean this filter that you'll see me in a second, I try to clean it every time I run my dishwasher, but I don't always remember to. But I've never taken off that filter in my dishwasher and it be full of gunk or really dirty. Now you'll see here in a second that it looks pretty good. And I blame that on that I always try to take the time to rinse off my dishes. However, I know you moms out there that are still raising your children run your dishwasher quite often, more than I do, because you're cooking meals 3 times a day. Sometimes you just don't want to rinse off that pan. You just want to stick it in there dirty, and I totally understand that. So it's a lot easier for me to say that when I'm not when I don't still have a house full of kids. But here's the filter I was talking about. My daughter's dishwasher, she never did really truly find a filter in hers, so we don't know where hers is. But look for your filter and get that cleaned out if you haven't done that in some time. Okay, so the dishwasher is now loaded, and move on to our next task. Okay, now that all the dishes are finally out of the sink, let's take a second and clean out my sink. I don't always do this, guys. However, these dishes have been sitting there for several days, and so I'm just going to take some Dawn dishwashing liquid and clean out the sink. A lot of times I use the Barkeeper's Friend first, and then I use my Dawn dishwashing liquid, but for today, I'm just going to use the Dawn and get it cleaned out, and then we'll move on. I love the blue Dawn dishwashing liquid. That is been a staple in my kitchen probably since I've been a housekeeper, since I had my own home at 18. But I always use blue Dawn dishwashing liquid. I don't like anything else. I feel like if they can take that oil off of those sweet little ducks, it can keep my house clean and sanitized. So anything I need to clean, I use Dawn dishwashing liquid in the blue. I like the original. I don't want it to smell good. I don't want the ones that have like a scent to it. I just want the blue Dawn dishwashing liquid. So let me know in the comment section if you're the same way, because that is something I have to have. Okay, so my coffee bar area is always dirty, as it is today. I make such a mess in the morning times over here in this little area. And so I'm just going to take a second, fill up my K-cups, and wipe this coffee bar area down. I've been really enjoying the simplicity of this new coffee bar area. I love the cups that I've got from TJ Maxx, those little floral cups. Oh my goodness, I've so been enjoying those. I'll be bringing out my Pioneer Woman collection in a couple of weeks and really sprucing up this area for summer. And I'm sure hoping that those cups kind of go along with my Pioneer Woman collection, and I can keep those here on my coffee bar. I had a friend mention that she picked up a couple of those cups from TJ Maxx and used those like as a prize for a bridal shower, and it just tickled me when she told me that, because I love it, love it, love it when I give you guys some ideas that you can also use in your own life.
And guys, before I put up this Amazon box, let me quickly show you a few more things that I picked up from summer. I showed this on Instagram where I was trying to decide what vase to put these wildflowers in. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I love them so much I ordered another set of them. But I just love these daisies with this little hint of pink wildflowers. I think they are just adorable. They look really realistic also. So I picked up another set of those. They come in a set of 2, and of course they're a little squashed here, but once you get them, you know, actually full, they are absolutely beautiful. So I think I'm gonna put some of these in that white jug that you just saw me take out those tulips. I think I'm gonna try these in there. So we'll get to those in just a second. Then I also picked up, let's see what else is in here. I picked up a wreath. I'll spread this out in a second. And I think I'm gonna put this where I keep my little menu chalkboard over there. I think this is gonna hang there. So we shall see. That's what I've got plans for this. So we'll fluff it out in just a little bit. Then I won't be showing these today, but these I also got to go on my bed. If you saw my living room refresh last week, you'll saw that I actually put some new gingham, blue gingham, can't say that very well, material pillow covers on my couches, and they are just gorgeous. And I also got 2 to go on my bed to kind of add a little classy look of summer. And so these are 2 pillows that I picked up to go along with those gingham pillows in my bedroom. I just love the little wooden buttons that's on there. So let me show you real quickly. And there's 2 in a set, and I think I only needed 3, but of course I had to order 4. But I just need 3 of these pillows, but they are absolutely beautiful. They're 20 by 20s. I love the little brown buttons on them. So pretty. So I'm hoping that these will go along with that gingham material that I got to go on my bed also. But this will be in a different video when I refresh my bedroom for summer. Okay, so that's all I've got in this Amazon box. So let's keep tidying the kitchen, and then we'll start with our fun stuff decorating.
Well, the morning came, you said it will. You said the bad will go away, but I'm feeling it still. I think I need to get out of this bed and go out for a walk to clear my head. I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own. Used to call you home, but now I'm just addressed unknown. Just throw away my favorite sweater, go on and burn my stupid letters, and box up all my things outside your door, 'cause I don't live there anymore. 'Cause I don't live there anymore. Still hit me like a freight train. I wonder if I'm capable to walk away this pain. I'm thinking, should I just go back to bed? Or is there anything that I can do instead? I suppose that I'll be better.
Okay, we are moving right along with our chores. I've got the dishes washing in the dishwasher. I've got the dining room table wiped down, a candle going. So let's take a second and fill up my cake stand with some goodies. If you've been around my channel for quite some time now, you already know that I love keeping my cake stand. It's from the Hearth and Hand collection. I've had it for several years. Courtney, my daughter, and my grandkids gave it to me, I think, for Mother's Day one year. And I love keeping it here on the bar, and I love keeping it here with something yummy. Our eldest son, Jonathan, will be coming over tonight to eat supper with us and watch a movie. So I'm just going to quickly get these cookies together and fill up my cake stand.
I'm done with you. I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own.
Okay, so I'm going to get these cookies in the oven, and while they're baking, let's move over and work on my kitchen hutch. Okay, friends, and no judging, but I still had my Easter decor here on my hutch. So today's the day it's all going to come down. I'm just going to kind of rearrange. I'm not really going to add anything new here. I'll save that for the video where I'll decorate my hutch for summer.
I suppose that I'll be better off alone. We'll be just fine on my own. Used to call you home,
Okay, now that all my Easter decor is finally taken down, I think all I'm going to do is just move this sage picture. I got this from an antique store in my hometown quite some time ago. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks so good in my kitchen. I think I'm just going to leave this candle sitting here. I do like to have a candle going, especially when I know I'm going to have company. It does make the house smell really good when you first walk in the door. So I'm going to leave this candle here. And I can't decide if I want to leave this wicker tray here or not, or just put the picture by itself. Not real sure. So we're going to try both ways. And I'm going to try the new the wildflowers I got off Amazon. I'm going to try those here in this picture and see if that works. And if it doesn't, let's see. Then I'm just going to add this simple boxwood faux planter, and it's just going to sit right down in there. So look how cute that is. So I may go with just this neutral. It depends on also what dish towel I'm going to use. Let me show you where I keep my extra dish towels, and let me just kind of decide which one I'm going to use. So I've got to decide between if I'm going to use the tray, not use the tray, if I know I'm going to use this pitcher, and then I've got to decide which florals I want to put in it, and then I've got to decide which cup towel I'm going to use, or tea towel, whatever you want to call it. But let me show you the two I'm going to choose from real fast. Okay, I have this really pretty white flowers, little daisies with a dark green print on it. So pretty. I've got this one. Not sure how that's going to look with the picture I'm going to try to use, but we'll try this one first. And then I've got this other neutral one that's very pretty. I think this would go best if I use the boxwood planter, because it kind of has a little boxwood in this print. So I really like this one too. So let's try them both out and see which one we're going to use. Okay, let's try the little wildflowers first and see what these are going to look like. I have to move this tray off. Okay, let's see here. Let's try these first. So we're going to kind of bend them because they need to kind of sit down because there's not much height there. Okay, so there's that look. And let's see how this will look on the tray. I think they might be a little bit too high, guys, to go here in this little narrow space right here. Let's see what it looks like without the tray. Okay, what do you think? So there's that look. I'm not real sure which cup towel, hang on. I'm not sure which towel is going to go best with that though, since it's got, you know, more of a pinkish tone to it. I think it goes great with the sage vase though. Let's see here. We tried this one. Upside down. Okay, we can try this one without the tray. So there's that look. Okay, let's use the let's use the tray, see what the tray looks like. Okay, so here's what it would look like if I used the tray. I'm just not sure how well I like this green up against that sage. Not sure about that. I think that's what really I'm not liking. So there's that look. Okay, I'm not real happy with that. And like I said, I think it's just this tea towel. And I don't think this one's gonna look very good with that because of those florals. So may not go with these florals, guys. Let's try the boxwood and see what if that looks a little better. Okay, so there's the boxwood. Let's put this back in. And let's go ahead and try this, which I just don't like this up against that. So I just don't know if I'm gonna care for that or not. But this would what that would look like. Let me turn it that way. Okay, so there's that look. And if we tried it without the tray, I know I'm giving y'all way too many options. There's without the tray, and that's okay. Okay, now let's take the tray completely away and let's try this towel. I think I'm gonna like this look the best. Okay, let's see. I don't know, it kind of covers up the print. I think I need to put the basket back because that does kind of cover up that print if I set that on top of there. So maybe if I use the basket, I can get away with just laying this without putting the vase right on top of it. So let's try the tray one more time. Okay, so let's try doing it this way. I really want the print on this to show. I think it is so pretty. Okay, let's shut this for a second. And let's try this. I don't know, I feel like I need to put it on there just a little bit. Okay, so here's this look with this. I think I like that much better. I'm not really going to put this on top of that because it's going to, you can't really see the print, the design on this. So I think I'm just going to set it maybe right there. Or what if I moved it on this side? Let's try that side and put the picture there, just a little bit on the tea towel, not much. Okay, there. I think I like that look the best. Okay, and since I haven't given you guys quite enough options yet, let's try one more thing. Let's try maybe this dark cutting board up against this tea towel here. I think would be really pretty. So maybe, let's try one more thing. Let's try sitting out, let's see, let's go this way. Let's try sitting this cutting board here in the tray, the picture there, and then the tea towel there. Okay, there's another option for us. And then that kind of covers the surface just a little bit more with that cutting board there. Okay, how about that? Sometimes it takes a lot of rearranging for me to decide exactly what I want, and I think this might be good. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Did you like this better with the cutting board or without the cutting board? Okay, and one more thing. I think I do not like that this foil is not coming up high enough. I think it needs to be maybe just a little bit higher. So I'm gonna put a little plastic bag in there, that's my little trick, and see if I can set that or make that little flower arrangement set up a little bit higher in that sage picture. Okay, so let's try that out real fast and see if I like that just a little bit better. Okay, I'm trying to show you guys an angle from the top so you can see what I'm talking about. I feel like these are sitting just a little too low for my taste. I want them to kind of overflow just a little bit. So let me try putting a Target bag in there and see if I can make them sit up just a little bit higher. Oh yes, let's push it down just a little bit. Okay. It's funny how my mind works. It's those little things like that that just get to me sometimes, but there. I think that looks a little bit better. What do you think?
Okay, now let's stop and get the cookies out of the oven. It's a miracle. I did not burn them. I am so bad about burning cookies, but let's get these out, get them on the cooling racks, get the little Hershey Kisses stuck inside them. They make them super cute. I'm going to keep some for my cake stand and some I'm going to take to work. So you'll see me put some of them in a little baggie to take to the office. Okay, now I'm going to check off some of these chores. It is such a great feeling to get a lot of this checked off, and then we'll continue on with a little bit more. I definitely need to wipe down my countertops. That's one thing I try to do every day. That when you walk in my house, the first thing you see is my kitchen, and normally everyone comes straight to the bar and sits down. So I'll take a second here and wipe off my bar area, and then we'll do some more decorating.
I got this precious little pillow cover off of Amazon, and I thought I was going to use it right here at the end of the bar because I do love having a pillow here, but turns out I think it's going to be a little bit too big, so I'm going to find something else to put here at the end of the bar. So let me see if it'll go over by my little stool, over by my hutch. So let's see if it'll go in that area real fast because I've got to use this somewhere. Okay, maybe it'll go right here in this little corner. I took my little Easter bunny pillow down, and I really like having a little pillow there. It gives it some extra character. So let me see if I can put it right here on this bench and see what it looks like in this little area. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think it's just adorable. I don't really like the way that you can't see the bottom of the little watering can there, so maybe once it sits there for a little bit and kind of relaxes, I can actually fix it to where you can see the whole watering can, because to me that's the cutest part of the pillow.
Oh my goodness, friends, how sweet did this little area turn out? I absolutely love it. This has come to be one of my favorite places to decorate in the kitchen. If you have a little spot in your house, you could add a little stool, add a plant, a little pillow, some type of decor. I encourage you to try that. I promise you will have so much fun decorating that little area for all the different seasons. Okay, now let's fluff out this new wreath really quickly before we get it up. I called it a boxwood wreath earlier, however, it's mostly made up of eucalyptus leaves with just a touch of boxwood leaves. I do love the two-tone leaves and the two-tone color in this wreath. It was only like $14 from Amazon, and once you fluff it out, I think it's really, really cute. It's about 12 inches, and I think it's going to be a perfect summer wreath here over in my chalkboard area. And for my final touch today here in the kitchen, I'm going to put out my new kitchen rugs. I got these off of Amazon.
Okay friends, well, I survived my first video without Ziggy, so that was hard, but I made it through. I can still remember the first video I had to record after Drake passed away, because if you remember, if you've been here for a while, I always cleaned around Drake. I never made her move for any position that she was in, and so that was a tough one to film after we lost Drake. And it hasn't even been a year yet since we lost Drake, so pretty hard on our family. Ziggy was our last dog. Of course, he really belonged to our neighbors, so we kind of shared him, but he was kind of our neighborhood dog. Everybody loves Ziggy, so kind, so nice. So anyway, we survived. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with me today. I pretty much did everything on my to-do list. I need to run to Lowe's to get some things done, and then hopefully I'll have an outside video for you guys soon. I've got so much to do. I've got some more flowers that I picked up from Charlotte's that I need to get in the flower beds, get in pots, so I've got a lot of work to do outside. So fingers crossed that this upcoming weekend I can do some filming outside. If you're new today, I would love it if you would leave me a comment in the comment section, maybe your name, where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I know Desiree loves seeing Ziggy in my videos, and she'll be extra sad, and I know a lot of you are dog lovers out there and totally understand that you grieve over a lost fur baby. because they're part of your family. Anyway, okay guys, I thank y'all so much for watching. Stay until the end of my video. That helps me out so much. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video. Hit that bell notification button and that red subscribe button so that YouTube can notify you every time I upload a video. If you happen to be new, I usually post on Wednesdays and Sundays. It might be a little different since all this has happened, and I just really didn't have the want to today, but I really got in here and thought I've got to film a video for you guys, so I got her done. And again, make sure you've got that bell notification button hit, because you're not going to want to miss out on any of my upcoming summer videos, guys. Thanks again for your support, for your love. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.